Today I'm going to be reviewing and showing you how to play the game Park Racer. Now, Park Racer is a racing game, and as in all racing games, the object is you're going to be trying to get to the finish line first in a predetermined amount of laps. Now, this game has a unique mechanism with dice where you're going to be rolling them and matching the dice together to try to get your car to move along a route on the racetrack. So let's check it out. So right over here, you've got 6 cars, and then you have these 6 markers that are going to determine the turn order. Whenever you set the game up, you'll have somebody that is in the pole position, and then second, and then third, etc. And then you're just going to mark the positions on this board over here. Right over here, you have your gear shifts, and everybody is going to go ahead and start in 3rd gear. Now, depending on what gear you are in, this is going to determine how many dice that you're going to be able to roll. If you are in 3rd or 4th gear, you'll be able to roll 6 of these dice. 2nd gear, you'll be able to roll 5 dice, and then in 1st gear you'll be able to roll 4 dice. Speaking of the dice, you'll have 6 of them, and I'll just go ahead and show them to you. You've got black and white, and they're going to have different symbols on them. This is a blank space, nothing will happen there. This is a Park Racer space, nothing will happen there. These are going to be mainly used for matching, which I'll talk about here in a little bit. This is the tire. Whenever you use the tire, you're going to be able to play this on any one of the colors on the board. You got black, and then you also have white. So typically you'll play black die here, white die here, alongside its matching wall, but with the tire, you can play it on either. This is the gear shift. This will allow you to shift up a gear if you play a die on this gear space over here and you land on or pass through it, and that goes for any car. Otherwise, if you land here, you're going to downshift. And then right over here, this is the skid. If you play this die on a car that occupies a space, it's going to knock the car over laterally. So just to show you how this works, what you're going to do is you're going to roll all 6 dice since everybody is in 3rd gear, and let's say we're the first car. And what you're going to do is you're going to try to find matching pairs, or more than one. Right now we've got 3 matching pairs. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and play a white die here, and then I can also play one laterally or one that goes ahead. I can't like do it diagonally like this. Okay, so then I can place one over here, then one here, then I'll go ahead and place one here, and then here, and then here. So then this is going to allow the car to move 6 spaces. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So let's take the second player's turn. So let's say the blue player rolls something like this. He can play a black die over here. Since he has rolled this, he can go ahead and place this on the white space. He can do this with here, and let's say he plays the gear icon here and then this gear icon here, and this will be out of play. So then the car will go ahead and move, and whenever it gets over here to the gear icon, since this die is here, it's going to go ahead and allow the car to shift up to 4th gear like so. Now, if you're in 4th gear, you can roll all 6 dice, but you also have the option to roll all 6 dice again if you don't like the roll. If you do that, you're going to go ahead and downshift the 3rd gear like this. If you're playing with less than 6 players, you'll use the other cars as auto cars. A player will roll the dice the same way he would on his turn and take out matching dice. However, whenever he creates the route, he will try to end the movement of the auto car on a black edged space. A couple other things. Let's just say I rolled something like this, and this would allow me to move here, then move here, then move here, and then move here. Since I played this skid on this car over here, I'm going to go ahead and knock the car over laterally like so. Otherwise, if I were to ram the car, say I had something like this, and the car was here, I would ram it up forward like so. So anyway, each car is going to go ahead and take their turn like this, and whoever crosses the finish line first over a determined amount of laps will go ahead and place their car here. 2nd place will do the same thing. 3rd place will do the same thing. And essentially, that is the game Park Racer. But Park Racer is a game that is for gamers that like light games. Strategy-wise, you're mainly going to be rolling dice, and you're going to be trying to set those dice in ways that's going to be most advantageous to you. Sometimes you may end up bumping a car forward. You kind of have to figure if you want to do that. And you also have the option as to how many auto cars that you want to use. Now, the version that I'm reviewing is a prototype, so the rules may change in the game. The components may also change in the board. But overall, I think this game is good for people who like light games, who are looking for some filler games. This game, in a way, reminds me of some of the older games that I have played, where the rules were not very complicated, and there was some dice chucking that was involved. And then when you're shifting down in gears, that can make a big difference because you're going to be using less dice. So there's a little bit of decision making that goes into the game, but ultimately this is a light racing game, and I think anybody that enjoys light games that involve dice chucking and just having to kind of rearrange the dice and just having a simple little racing game, I think would work fine for a group of people that like lighter games. So anyway, guys, that's my review of Park Racer. We'll see you later. Keep on gaming.